All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to dig deep and uncover a hidden formula, one that's quietly shaping pretty much every result you see in your life every single day. So let's just jump right in with a big question. Have you ever really stopped and wondered why your life, your job, your relationships, your health, why it all looks the way it does? Is it just a bunch of random luck, or is there something else going on?
Well, it turns out it's not random at all. At least not according to the framework we're looking at today. Your life is kind of like the end product of a very specific and actually traceable chain of creation.
Okay, so to really get to the bottom of this, to find that root cause, we're actually going to work our way backward. We'll start with the most obvious part of your life, the results that you're experiencing right now.
Okay, so check this out.
It's like a chain reaction, right? Your current result, well, that's a direct product of every choice you've made. And those choices, they were guided by your personality, which in turn was formed by your consistent habits. And habits are just actions you do over and over again, and every single one of those actions started with a thought. See how it all connects?
But here's a really, really important thing to get. While yeah, our choices create our results, this is not about blame. It's not your fault. Think about it. At any given moment, we're all just making the best choice we can with the information we have, right? The point here is to understand the cause, not to feel guilty about the effect.
This is where a lot of self-help stuff kind of stops. They just tell you to think positive, right? But that so often doesn't work, does it? And that's because our thoughts, they aren't the ultimate source. We've got to go one level deeper to find the real control lever.
So, if it's not thoughts, what is it? What's pulling the strings? Well, our thoughts aren't just popping up randomly. They're actually being governed by something way more powerful, something more permanent, our inner beliefs.
And I bet you felt this internal tug of war. On one side, you have that conscious desire, right? I want to be healthy and fit. But then there's this other voice, this deep inner belief that pipes up and says, yeah, but I'm just not that kind of person.
And you know what? In that fight, between what you consciously want and what you deeply believe, there's a clear winner every single time. It's a total knockout. Your deep-seated inner belief will always, always dictate the final result. It doesn't matter how hard you try to just think positive on the surface. Okay, so this is the real mystery, isn't it? The source code. If we really want to change our lives for good, we can't just mess with our thoughts. We have to find out where these incredibly powerful inner beliefs actually come from in the first place.
So where do they come from? Well, they're built from something even more basic, even more fundamental. They're built from the mental images we hold in our minds. You can almost think of your mind as being like a projector, and your life, well, that's the screen.
There's a really simple story that just perfectly explains how this whole inside-out reality thing works. Okay, so a man holds up this object. What is it? Just what is this thing? You probably immediately think it's a pen. You use it to write stuff. Simple. Right, so to you, a human, it's a pen, a tool for writing. But let's say a little puppy comes running into the room and sees the exact same object. To the puppy, is it a pen? No way! It's an amazing chew toy!
So here's the million-dollar question. Who's right, the human or the dog? What is the object's true nature? Is it a pen or is it a chew toy? What is it really? And the answer, which is kind of mind-bending, is they're both right. The object itself, it doesn't have an identity. It's just stuff. It's totally neutral. Its whole nature, whether it's a pen or a toy, is completely projected onto it by whoever is looking at it. And that right there, that is the whole secret. Your reality works the exact same way. The situations in your life, the people, the circumstances, they're all like that pen. They are neutral. Their meaning, whether they're good or bad, an opportunity or a problem, is a direct reflection of the internal mental images you are projecting onto them. Okay, so this is where it all comes together. And honestly, this is the most empowering part of this whole idea. If you want to change your life, that result at the very top of the chain we looked at, you can't just try to change your actions or force yourself to think differently. You have to go all the way to the bottom. You have to change the root image.
So how do we do that? How are these powerful images even created in the first place? Well, they're constantly being shaped and reinforced by 4 key things, 4 inputs. It's what you consistently hear from others, what you see in your environment, what you say about yourself and the world, and what you believe you know to be true.
So what this means is that real, lasting change isn't about willpower or just trying harder. It's about consciously managing these inputs. If you start changing what you know by learning new things, if you alter what you say about yourself, and you're really careful about what you hear and see, you can literally reshape those root images from the ground up.
And this leads to a super powerful strategy. Instead of starting with an action and just hoping you get the right result, flip it. Start with the result. I mean, create a crystal clear image in your mind of the outcome you want first. That image, that clear picture, is what sets the entire chain of creation in motion. It will literally guide your beliefs, your thoughts, and your actions right toward it.
So I want to leave you with a question to chew on. Thinking about the results you're getting in your life right now, what's the one core image? Maybe it's about yourself, your health, your career. What's that one image that you could start changing today?
Because at the end of the day, the formula is simple. When you actually change that root image in your mind, the change in your life isn't just possible, it's not just likely, it is inevitable. It has to happen.